Mormon missions are fundamentally unhealthy. Outside of the fact that missionaries are paying to do door-to-door sales for a multi-billion-dollar organization that they're already giving 10% of their income to forever, missions are truly the cult within the cult in Mormonism. On Mormon missions, privacy and autonomy are essentially forbidden at a critical time in adolescent development, making it incredibly unlikely that a missionary will be able to healthily differentiate from others in the way they should be learning to do at their age, because they're not allowed to be alone ever, except when using the bathroom or shower. Differentiation, for those of you who aren't super familiar with that term, is the ability to create healthy boundaries between self and other, while also being able to have close relationships. If we're poorly differentiated, which Latter-day Saints are trained to be, we're overly dependent on the approval and acceptance of others to an unhealthy degree, like it really defines our worth, which might look like us pretending to be someone we're not, or adjusting our words and even our thoughts to try and please some external source. We're way more easily pressured into doing things that we don't want to do, and even things that we know are outright wrong for us. Healthy differentiation is what makes us less vulnerable to toxic groupthink, and healthy groups allow every member to express their individuality without being demonized by the rest of the group or seen as a threat. It's differentiation that allows us to build healthy, non-codependent relationships with others. Like if we're in a romantic partnership, it's what allows us to listen to our partner when they're going through a hard time and offer support, and if it's requested, advice, without taking on their feelings as our own and being crippled by them. In codependent relationships, if one person falls down, both people fall down. But in relationships where there's healthy differentiation, if one person falls down, the other can stay upright and offer support from that healthier, more individuated place. Obviously, having empathy means that sometimes we are affected by the people we love struggling, but that's different from being emotionally enmeshed with them and thinking it's our job to fix everything. On Mormon missions, you're following incredibly strict rules about how you spend every minute of your day, which means you're not able to listen to your body in a healthy, responsive way when it sends you messages like, hey, we're getting sick, we really need to take it easy today and rest. You're not allowed to have healthy alone time because you're required to be with your companion at all times. And you're also subject to whatever additional rules your specific mission president might have for your mission. So it's a real roulette when it comes to the overall health of your mission environment. You know, some presidents are a bit more lenient in ways that I think are conducive to slightly better mental health, and other presidents are much more strict and shame-based and harsh. Not sure if you can hear my cat using his lunchbox in the background. Whenever we criticize Mormon missions on our YouTube channel, we get comments from LDS people saying, oh, well, missionaries know what they're signing up for when they choose to go, so your criticism isn't valid. And it's like, okay, first of all, Mormon children are trained to sing I Hope They Call Me on a Mission from the age of like 3, super critical time in worldview formation. And given the mission roulette of it all, and the fact that church culture doesn't allow, Jack is being so loud, and the fact that church culture doesn't allow for people to speak too honestly about their missions if it's negative, and the fact that there's such a high social cost for not going if you're a boy, I don't think a lot of young people know what they're in for with a mission. I think young Mormons are typically sold a fairy tale idea of what missions are like, just like they're sold